Okay, good morning. Welcome back. As it is a long video and continuous of the long video and a complex scenario to deal with, I would highly recommend to pause the video now and then like hear little by little. And it's 6 a.m. now, so you might hear some like noises. So please bear with me. Uh, okay, so let's continue. So this is the continuation of the true problem solving or the art of creating the true problem solvers around us. So let's begin again. Uh, so it's all about learning the true art. Okay, the true art of cultivating problem solvers, which is a real need for the society. The more problem solvers we have in the society, uh, we can leave the better society to our next generation. So it's our responsibility to work on it. And remember, people are like smart no matter where they stand in the ladder. So always like make sure to appreciate their perspective. Once you decided the person you want to partner with and work with, you really have to like make sure what are their like positive points are. You have to keenly observe them, so that you can appreciate them in the right way, so they can like partner with you and work with you. Okay, so again, like people are smart no matter where they stand. Okay, so no matter how much knowledge they possess, how no matter how much they have studied, the degrees doesn't show the smartness. It's truly unique. Even people like who hasn't like studied anything will show the true smartness. So it's about learning from the nature, to be smart. So whenever you see smartness, you appreciate it. So then how to work with them, if they are people are smart enough, like smart enough people are like hard to handle. So how to work with them? So if you are going to tell them directly that there is a real problem, it might work, or most of the time it will not work. Okay, because again it depends on several other factors, like the complex factors. We already like talked about so many variables and constants like from mathematics. So there are several variables that determine the receptiveness here. Okay, so the first thing that we have to look on is the receptiveness of the person who's listening. Okay, and their like listening capability and the mood of the day for the day. Okay, so they might be in a good mood or mad mood, like the bad mood, whatever it is. And their tiredness index, some people might not be able to like hear a video of like a minute or so. Some people are so used to hear for an hour. So it just complexity matters. And some people like me who at times will hear a video of a hour, but when I am physically tired, I will close everything and sleep. Okay, so when my brain is like so tired, it's the only thing that I do, I sleep and like I recoup. Okay, so it doesn't matter who is talking in front of me, unless otherwise they catch my ears and eyes. I'll not be able to listen. So you have to work on seeing the tiredness index too. And finally, people only will hear what they want to hear. So you have to accept that, and you have to work around it, if you want to like truly make a change in the society along with everybody else. So then what to do, like what we can do? So you have to make them visualize the true problem is there. Okay, so you have to make them visualize themselves. Okay, so make them make their mind correlate and analyze things and come to the conclusion themselves what they have to do at that particular time. Okay, So you have to really give them some time and you have to wait patiently. Okay. So if you interfere in the process of telling them what to do, it will never work. Okay. Trust me, like the more higher leader that you work with, uh, people will be like so stubborn, already have good qualities in them, and it will never work if you tell them what they have to do. Okay, so if you end up telling them, then you have to be so courageous enough to accept the failure too. Okay, so it's always good to accept the failure and move on to and work on the other things. Okay, it doesn't matter. Like we learn from mistakes, and mistakes are supposed to happen. That's the only way we learn and like move on. Okay, so there we go. And then what else can you do? So what else can you do? So you have to put your energy and effort to make them think through. Okay, so it's worth it. Trust me, it's really worth it. Your energy is like given to the right place and the right area. So sometimes it might be needed to make them visualize that there are like small problems to attend before showing them the real true problem. It's okay to show them the small problems or things that you want to work with. That's the only way like that they can like build their skill levels to work with like and identify with the big problems. Okay, so not everyone will have all the skills needed. So as we always say, teamwork is like the big thing that we have to work on. So that's what we have to work on. So where you have to spend your energy to facilitate them to move up the ladder. Okay, even if you are working with a small boy in the school, you just have to facilitate them to move up the ladder, to enrich their skills, so that like as I always say, school is a mini social environment. You have to prepare them for the true social environment. Okay, so it's our like work to prepare them for the true social environment. If we doesn't allow the mistakes to happen in the mini social environment, they will end up doing the mistakes when they come to the true environment. Okay, so it's always good to like assess the mistakes, work on it, like and figure out what they have done, and like increasing the skills of solving the mistakes and the problems they do at the school level itself, so we can minimize so many social problems that happens around us. Okay, so we'll talk about that later. Let's come back to the topic here. So the truth is, you will notice yourself like climbing up the ladder along with them, which is quite good. Okay, so like you see yourself like climbing up the ladder, which is one of the beautiful thing that you can like see in yourself. Okay, and don't forget to appreciate yourself for that. So always give a pat on your back, with whatever the thing that you do, even a small tiny thing like appreciating like a friend or something, saying thank you to someone, like okay, like you're doing good, like okay, I see the goodness in you, or this is not okay, like you can do that, but in the right way, put the right words at the right time. Okay, because people might get hurt, so it's always good to appreciate yourself and others. uh, so here I am giving you like some special tips how to like work with the art of like increasing the problem solvers, to facilitate them to move up the ladder, because the more people move up the ladder, we have more problem solvers. We don't need like big problem solvers too. Okay, let it take the mathematics too. Okay, mathematics is a tool. Okay, so unless otherwise we approach it in a certain way, we couldn't like enrich them to become a real problem solver. Okay, I'll put it that in another video, how to like work on mathematical problems. So let's getting back to the topic. The special tip is, don't show off your skills often. Okay, so people might end up thinking that you are doing it purposefully to show off, which will end up like wasting your energy, messing up the whole thing, and and then you have to like work again to show that you are like worth it. So just don't do that. Just lay simple, like plain, and remember your energy is precious, like your signature. Okay, so your energy is always precious. Okay, so make sure you use it in the right way. So what to do then? The special two comes in here. Okay. So I like those ducks. Okay, in the two. Okay, just me who draws here and there like little thingy to make myself happy. So I really like those ducks in that too. Okay, so the tip number two is it's always good to wait for that particular moment to make learning happen, which we call the learning moment. Okay, no matter if you are like teaching a kid, the younger one, the small one, even like a 3-year old, you have to really wait for that learning moment can happen. Okay, you couldn't force them to have the learning happen all the time. Okay, do not just tell them like turn the TV off, come here, sit, like learn. No, please wait for that like really learning moment when they while they are like playing too, while they are eating too. So if you tell them, they will really listen at that moment. Okay, so please wait for that learning moment, and things will happen the way you want it. And please do not miss the moment. You will never get the same again. Okay, so the moments will not come back again. So it will be either little more or little less, but the same moment will not like return. So please uh, don't miss it. Okay, the learning moments are so important to be a teacher. Okay, to be a mom, to be a person in the society. Okay, so again, the real truth is learning is a give and take policy. Okay, you will simultaneously enrich yourself. You never know how much you will learn from each person in this whole world. Okay, so so just appreciate the learning process, and learning never stops. As I always say, just be happy with the learning process, and see the bigger picture. Okay, so and appreciate yourself all the time. So and the start thinking here is like listen carefully before you sorry about that. So listen carefully before you expect the other person to listen to you. Okay, so okay. So listen carefully before you expect the other person to listen to you. Always make sure to keep your ears open. Like be a good listener, and make sure the person knows that you're listening them now and then, so that they will listen to you back. Okay, and show them that you can change yourself. Okay, if you want to change somebody, like some characters in them, like something in them, if you tell them to make it happen, it will never happen. So you change your way to talk with them, or like you change your way to show them that something is important, that I can change myself, like that. Okay, so if you want to like someone to get rid of something like a very bad habit or something, analyze yourself what is the bad habit that you have, and work on it, and like make sure you change yourself, and let that person like see you. So that's a beautiful way most of us learn. Okay, so show them that you can change yourself to see the change happen in them. No matter whether it is a very small person or a very big person, like I always say, parenting is a skill. And if you want your like kids to sit and learn for a long time, make sure you sit and learn first. Okay, your own ways, not their book, not their thingy. Okay, your own things, your own books. You show them that it can be happen, and you will see your child will sit next to you and open his book and read. Okay, it's not a big thing. If you force them, it will never happen. Even if it happens, it will not be fruitful. Okay, so then so what I meant here is like it's always the seed that you put in matters. Okay, so the seed for me, it was put my dean, okay, my physiotherapy dean, Dr. Mary Chitambram. Okay, so I always like think of her because it just took her like couple minutes to sow the seed in my mind to think differently and vibrately act on, like to think more and beyond. I don't think she even remembers me, okay, but the seed she sows me, it's matters, okay, it's always there. No matter how much I grow, I always think of it. So you again, you might never or always lucky enough to see the tree of your seed. Okay, so have faith that there will be other people to carefully nurture the seed that you sow. Okay, so there will be lot of angels who will be always around us to nurture the capabilities, like to make sure the seed grows. Okay, just have faith, and just don't forget to like sow the seed in each person mind. Okay. And finally, I'm going to talk about the ugly truth. Okay, so complexity always takes pages and pages. It just fills up everywhere because it is complex, it takes pages and pages. It's how it is. Okay, so we have to take it as it is. We have to appreciate it, as we always say, because it is a natural thingy. Okay, complexity is not the new natural, it's just the natural thingy. Okay, so which is everywhere around us, and that's why, because of the complex nature of the topic I have chosen, I have to like stop right here and see you on the next video. Remember that you guys are all like smart in your own ways, unique in your own ways. So there you go, have a great day, thank you for listening.